wait a second.
This out, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
All right, go and turn the master upside on the other side, please. Turn the master.
What, this?
Yeah, turn it over. Uh-huh.
Alright, so.
And then put your paper in, your 2 copies in upside down, like this, and the blank side facing you. Put them in upside down, the blank side faces you.
Oh, the back or?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so.
Take out your other ones and just put in those 2.
Okay, alright, so. Yeah. So you want to copy in the back of that?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
So what these stockings do, folks, is, you see, what makes it, when you're 89 years old, apparently all of the pieces, all of the parts, begin to fall away from each other. And this is what causes the soreness and the inability to walk well. So these stockings come along, and they're compression, and they're stabilized, and they hold all the parts together. So now you can walk without pain and walk normally. Thank you, stockings, and thank you, Pittsfield, and thank you, Manchester, Connecticut, and thank you, Heartbeat, and thank you, Lungs. Oh, you are so pretty. These are all of our friends make these things so pretty. See what fun it is to be one. Look inside, the pretty color inside. Isn't that a pretty color? We're making a copy of the article that was in the Berkshire Eagle on Sunday, July the 2nd, reporting on the homecoming. Which was a big success, Jim. You did it single-handedly. So did you eat 30 cherries yesterday? Yes, and 30 cherries today. And I'm going to give Gregory 30 cherries. And did you eat a peach yesterday? Yes. What is in that little container? That's soy milk, peaches and cream.
Adds up and all that. And,
well, it is. I think the ink's
like
added
color,
up to
like
like $250 already.
Not too bad, but the color it does. But
This is the Folsom Family Bulletin, and by the way, the Folsom Family Association has started its over 100th meeting. I think maybe 101st, 102nd annual reunion. It's in Tallahassee, and the bulletin prints in their quarterly magazine jokes by Glendora. It's called Glendora's Corner. Thank you, Francis Wooden. Leon Folsom wants to get in touch with Glendora, but can't seem to by email. Why don't you just pick up the phone, Leon, and call me? Now, this is a certificate from Danbury, Connecticut, Channel 23, David King, saying that Glendora is the whole complex of us, all of the Glendora thing, has been on there for 10 years, folks. And I thought that was very nice to do that. He did it sua sponte. It was his own idea. It came right out of the aquamarine. I was going to say blue. Very, very nice. The chat with Glendora. (2016) Certificate of Achievement. A chat with Glendora. 10 years on the air. Well, on the cable. So what's the Epson doing now? It's printing 10 copies of that certificate I just showed you. So did you get up at 5 o'clock? Yes, I did. Did you put on the rescue stockings? The stabilizer stockings that keep you from hobbling and make you walk like a normal person? Yes, I did. You know that it takes 20 minutes to put those on?
oh yeah.
All the way from the toe up to the hip.
Oh yeah.
And then to lay the foundations of the day, the housework and the kitty cat and the recycle,
That's it.
and cook the rice for the birds. Did you bake bread? No. And then the God time. Keep the joy book up to date. That's the log. And make sure you write down the blessings of yesterday. And then listen and write down what you hear should be done for the universe today. The copying is all done for now. And now what are you doing? We're sending $4 worth of stamps and an address label back to Glendora, to Los Alamos, where Los Alamos will return Glendora's 35 TV programs that have been cablecast. And what's going on with Gregory's? He is sending, to whom is that, Gregory?
It goes to Chicago, it says.
Oh, okay. We're sending Chicago the latest cover story of the Glendora Vegetarian Club on the American Vegan Magazine, which went all over the country, their summer issue. And we're sending them the other notices that we showed you. That's all ready to post?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, this one's all ready to seal. Thank you.
All right.
So then came the frustration early this morning around 6:30 of
What is that?
not having enough copies of everything to go to these people. So that meant we had to wait for Gregory to get here at noon and make the copies, and he solved that.
Okay. It goes like that.
And so now that has been resolved. Then what? The calisthenics, then what? To the porch. Take care of the recycle bin. Make sure nothing bad is in it. Make sure that no recycle is in the dumpster. And then what? The yesterday's mail. What was it? It was a big 9x12 envelope for somebody yesterday. Oh, to Jim Schulman. He wanted Glendora to autograph the picture of him and Glendora taken in Pittsfield
Oh, yeah.
at the homecoming. And then what? Calisthenics, exercise the body. The big plastic bags were dried in the house overnight, so we took them back and put them in the laundry barrel. Fed the birds about 12 cups of rice. It was delicious. We put McKay's chicken flavor in it. It was really good. And we put Bell's seasoning in it. Would you like a dish of that, Greg? It's delicious.
What's
Want a dish
that?
of rice? Do you
Sure.
like rice?
Yes, I would. But
Okay.
yeah, I would like to try it out, sure.
Yeah, I'll get this for you.
If it's got like some little bit of seasoning and a taste, you know,
Yeah.
and also.
Right. And there's .com asleep on her bed. And then what? The willow tree looked okay. I want to see what Greg thinks of the willow tree.
Oh yeah, so I looked at the tree when I pulled in, and I see that it looks like it's doing pretty good.
You think it's okay?
Yeah, it's like it's just takes a long time to grow. So it's
It
like,
isn't been over too soon?
no, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, it looks like it's coming along. So, but it's it'll take 10, 20 years before you see a big difference in it. You know, it takes a long time. So.
And 5 pieces of grass for .com. And then start the telephoning. And I want to talk to you about that Pat Gormley call from Pittsfield. And I want to record it on an audio tape to play it for Jim Schulman in Columbus, Ohio. That is a highlight. So Gregory came at noon. It was a joy to see him. We got lots to share and care. And made one telephone call, checked the chat with Glendora in New Haven, Connecticut with Antonio, and he's a sweet person. Love him dearly. And everything is good with the chat with Glendora. He received the 4 new programs for August and September. And he's going to send them back to me. The other ones he's cable cast. And
This is on, I guess.
I'm very grateful to him. So when the man says, you know, Gregory, we got a telephone call. I ought to play it for you. A man said, Gregory, without a doubt, the best show on television in the nation. Keep it up. Glendora, you're the best. That was a fan call.
Uh-huh.
So you know who Glendora is? It's you, Gregory. It's all of the TV stations, 67 of them. It's the United States government that has made public access a law. It's all of the cable companies. And it's all of our brothers and sisters who developed this technique of public access of cable TV. That's who Glendora is. You get the credit. This is articles at the advertiser.usa. The subject is the Glendora Vegetarian Club for next Thursday. What is next Thursday? The 3rd? Yes, July 31st is Monday. Tuesday's the 1st, Wednesday's the 2nd, Thursday's the 3rd, for August 3rd. 2017.
You want me to put that down for August?
Yeah, for August 3rd, 2017.
August 3rd. Okay. 2017. All right. Okay. So.
We just repeated a thank you to a little boy who was in 4th grade and watched the SS Glendora, and it was his love. Now this little boy is 68 years old and a music teacher in Washington State. And we just sent him a note saying it's too bad he couldn't have been at the homecoming in Pittsfield with all the other little fans. And now we're writing to Leon Folsom, president of the Folsom Family Association of America, Incorporated. Yes, it's another.
Yeah, it says like Leon. Yes, it's another donation to the FFA. I got
Yes.
it. Then what else? Do you want to say anything else? Like.
Francis says, and Francis is with an E, Frances.
CES?
CES, yes.
Okay.
Frances.
Yeah, Francis. She said,
says you have been trying to contact me.
Says, to contact me. All right, I got that. So, yeah.
Her 96-year-old mother,
Her
96
96
numerals,
year
year-old mother,
Okay. Yeah, I got that. So.
says to you, comma quote,
See now, comma, quote. Yeah.
pick up the phone and call her.
Pick up the
End of quote.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Okay, 518
And okay.
610
8 610
This is vegan
5810.
kibble.
All right, I got that. So is that then just send it out? That's it. Or?
No, let's put a joke in. Why did the prince ask his daddy to go to kindergarten with him? Question mark. Cream of wheat.
Ask his daddy to go to kindergarten
With him.
With him or,
Uh-huh. Question mark.
with him? Question mark. All right. Yeah, I got that. So.
The teacher said, and you don't need quotes. The teacher said.
All right. So the teacher. Yeah.
Bring a ruler to school.
Oh, really? No, that's a good one. Better there, so. All right.
Where are you going now, Glendora? We're going to go get 18 years of corn. And this is Gregory's truck, and I like Gregory's truck. It's a Chevrolet. It's very smooth. And it sits way up high. To the right.
So, okay. Yeah, we'll go to, like, I guess Cumberland, I guess.
Yep.
And, alright, okay. Check the mail here.
Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah, you got mail.
Oh, that's so clever the way you did that.
Alright, so, there we go. So you got that.
Thank you, Greg.
Cross that off the list. Alright.
We'll go to Cumberland and fill up the truck with gasoline. Do you need any oil?
No. Waste.
This is something for you to see, folks. Okay, my friend, my post office, since 2000, has mailed 4 DVDs since 2007, has mailed 4 DVDs for $1.15, or whatever this stamp was before it was $1.15. Okay, now some bad post office wants me to spend $1.15 plus $1.52. So that's $1.15, $2.15, $2 and what, 62, about $2.70. It's twice that and more. What are we going to do about that? We're going to put $1.52 on it and mail it out. We'll think about it.
It's filled up now.
How much was the gas?
Oh, it was $35 for the gas.
Okay.
So.
And how much were the cookies?
They were like $2.
So here we are at the farm stand, and corn is $6 a dozen. So we're getting 18, so that's $9. So we'll just leave him 10. He has an honor system.
Here, get a shot of this. Here, I got 18.
Oh, they're
Got
beautiful.
18 years there and all. It's like natural and grown on the farm, fresh. And,
Oh, good, thanks.
probably.
And does he have the honor system?
Uh, um.
Where do you put the money?
Well, there's got to be someplace. Not quite sure, but. So you just want to get corn, right? That's it.
That's all.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're good to go. All right.
All right, thank you.
So yeah, he says, well, they have a. He says they had thefts and they got a surveillance system or something, but I guess we should be okay there. But yeah, I got the corn there.
He used to be the chief of police in Skodak.
Yeah, well, it's got to
No,
be.
he was the chief of police in
really?
Nassau village,
Oh, great.
and he was at the same time on the force at Skodak.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Well, now, so it looked like Glendora had another opportunity to get the program on in Pittsfield.
Let's see.
Well, a couple of years went by, and now we're up to about 6 years. 6 years have gone by,
I'm gonna get this over there.
and Glendora kept asking James Schulman for help trying to get this done. Single-handedly, James Schulman succeeded. He got the program on Pittsfield TV.
Oh, Pittsfield or oh yeah.
And there it is today.
Well, that's something.
On the banks of the Valatia Kill, in the village of Nassau, in the county of Rensselaer, the state of New York, in the United States of America, the Northern Hemisphere, the Earth, the Milky Way, the solar system, the galaxies, the clusters of galaxies, the life, the variety, the beauty, the perpetuity. That's the agenda for the Glendora Vegetarian Club. What time is it? Around 5 o'clock. When are the guests coming? Around 6. Welcome all to this beautiful day, this beautiful earth, and all of the life around us, and the glory and the happiness and the joy. This is the Glendora Vegetarian Club. Gregory Washburn is the chef tonight. The menu is Amy's no cheese pizza. Delicious and no cholesterol to clog up your veins and give you high blood pressure and give you heart attacks or cancer. And the essence of it all is to help the animals and stop this senseless brutality and clobbering, and they're born into misery, they live miserable lives, and then they die in misery. We have to stop this, folks, and the Glendora Vegetarian Club is helping. Welcome. Amen.
Yes. It is.
And does
Should it be
say
flashing?
record on the screen?
Yes, there is.
Go to the head of the class. Are you warm enough, Ellen?
Yeah. Gloria?
Yeah.
We could have all the food down here if we wanted.
Okay, I'll help you.
Okay. But I mean, we're setting it up for serving.
Now I say that's way too much dirt for the sanctuary, the inner sanctum, the kitchen, and the inner hall. In what? 2 weeks. This is July 27th, Thursday, 2017, Anno Domini. And now you'd better rest.
To send a message, press 2. To change your personal options, press 4. To disconnect, press star. First voice message.
That's a good message. Okay. Let's delete that one. You can find number 7.
Message erased. Next message.
Good morning, Glendora. It's Friday, and I'm just wondering if you need me to get anything into the advertiser before 4 o'clock. So give me a call when you get a chance. I'll be home, and the phone is on. Bye-bye.
That's considerate, Mrs. Pat
End
Nichols.
of message.
Sir, thank
to
you
erase
so
this
much.
message, press 7. To send a reply message, press 8. Message erased. Next message.
Glendora, it's Roseanne. We just got through with breakfast and cleaning up, and I'm getting ready to go to the mall. But we went on the tour yesterday. We didn't go on the tour today. We're going on a tour tomorrow. But right now, we're just going to go around the corner and go to the mall for a walk around a little bit. So I'll call you tomorrow and tell you about our activities then. Bye.
That is Ruth Ann. She is from Oklahoma, grew up in Oklahoma. She and her husband live in Louisiana, and they are now in Tallahassee at the Folsom family reunion.
First voice message.
Glendora, it's Roseanne. We just got through with breakfast and cleaning up, and I'm getting ready to go to the mall. But
Message erased. End of new messages. First saved voice message.
Without a doubt, the best TV show in the nation. Keep it up. I mean, it is spectacular. Glendora, you're the best.
End of message. Message saved. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. This is Amy from Community Voice Channel. I got a message
Bolton, Connecticut. Doesn't want to answer the phone anymore.
inform you that we're no longer accepting calls. All of our business is just within our town, so that's probably why we haven't been getting your messages. Hope you have a great day.
Transmission unintelligible.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To send a message saved. Next message.
Hi, Glendora, this is Pat.
Message saved.
That's that nice
End of
message from
messages.
Pat Gormley. We'll
To
save
listen to
it.
your messages, press 1.
Well, hi there, everybody. A man says that he is fit as a fiddle. Fit as a fiddle. And his friend said, and shaped like a bass viol.
Press star. Personal option. To turn message waiting indicator on or off.
Hi, Glendora. It's Sandy. Just calling to see how you're doing. I was talking to Pat earlier. She was wondering how you were. Give me a call when you get a chance. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Sandy.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To send a reply message, press 8. Message erased. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. It's Robert Jackson. Following the
We talked for 45 minutes.
I'm off today from work because of a swap with another worker earlier in the week. I go back tomorrow, and I'm off Wednesday. I'm off, Sunday and Monday. Yeah, I got your messages. I just want to touch base with you to clarify what's going on with the BronxNet.
Nothing.
I know that I sent you the application for that sign that you found. I think somebody's mother.
Yes, you did a wonderful
she
job.
was supposed to sign those sections on the application, and either she or you submitted to BronxNet. So I'm just calling to find out what's going on with that. From your phone call the other day, I got the impression that BronxNet hasn't received that application yet.
No, they haven't got them
In
yet.
the meantime, I'll send an email down to BronxNet, Renato, and let him know who I am, and that I'll be doing the transfers when we get up and running, and to give them an idea of where things stand. So, okay, as I say, I'll be around the house for a little while again. Just a little later on, I got to just run to the supermarket around the corner for a few minutes. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up to you either sometime later today or tomorrow morning. Saturday.
Yep, 45 minutes.
Okay, all right, that's the story on that. Hope to talk to you soon. Hope all is well. Take care. Bye-bye.
A friend who is a treasure.
End of message. To erase this message erased. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. It's about 3:30 on Friday afternoon, and I thought I might stop by and help you take care of the business we had, getting
the stockings.
item at Rite Aid and
The stabilizing stockings.
So I'll be home for a little while, and give me a call back when you get this message if you can.
Yeah, it's all done. She did it all.
Touch base today. Okay.
She just
bye-bye.
left after an hour and a half visit.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. Message erased. Next message.
Yeah, hi, Glendora. It's Robert Jackson. I just got in from the supermarket, and I got your voice message. So, yeah, I left a message earlier. As I say, I was hoping to discuss BronxNet with you, find out what's going on there. As I said on the message, I understand that the mother of someone was supposed to fill out her part of the form, so I sent you. And
I'll have to call up Ben and see if it happened.
So I just wondering
If it's going to happen.
What I gather from the messages you left on my phone is that hasn't happened yet. So, but anyway, regardless of that, I'm going to send an email to Renato and tell him about myself, that I handle the file transfers and all that, and I'll try to bring him up to speed on to what's going on.
Well, thank you, Robert.
So, okay, so hopefully I'll talk to you later on or tomorrow morning. All right, enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, friend.
Message erased. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. It's Maxine. I hope. Hello. Hi. It's
She came over. She brought these stockings over, the new ones.
Saturday, and I'll be over in about 15 minutes.
What a nice little neighbor you are. You come to visit, just to be sociable. Yeah, you like to be with people. Yeah, you're a very nice kitty. You didn't used to have flea bugs. I'm sorry. They got into you.
Message.
Hi, Glendora. It's Maxine. I hope. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, we got together eventually.
It's Saturday.
Message erased. End of new messages. First saved voice message.
Without a doubt, the best TV show in the nation. Keep it up. I mean, it's spectacular. Glendora, you're the best.
saved. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. This is Amy from Community Voice Channel. I got a message that you've been trying to reach us. They wanted me to inform you that we're no longer sending love.
Message saved. Next message.
Hi, Glendora. This is Pat Gormley from Pittsfield. I want to let...
Message skipped. End of messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, personal option. To turn message waiting in...
Hi folks, why are Bob and Joan the perfect couple? She's a pill and he's a hypochondriac. Ruth Folsom just called me from Florida and told me how they went through these caves that were made 4 million years ago in Florida. Very interesting. Bonjour, my dear friends. What we need is a remote control for the Canon camcorder. But Amazon says they don't have one. Faith of our fathers living still, in spite of ego and selfishness. Oh, how our hearts beat with joy whene'er we hear that glorious word. Faith of our fathers, holy faith, we will be true to thee to death. We will be true to helping others till death, right? That's where our faith is, to helping others. Well, we're going to talk about soul to soul. This is Glendora Soul to Soul. There's nothing new we can say. We have said it all. When we think of God, we think of helping others. When we think of Jesus, we think of helping others. When we think of God, we think of the whole universe, the cosmos. When we think of God, we think of oneness. That we are all one, that we are all brothers and sisters, that we are really all one. That the soul is the God inside of you, and it's continuous with the God inside of the person next to you or whatever is next to you. It is continuous. We are not particulars. We are not pieces. The air doesn't exactly come in pieces, does it? Water doesn't come in pieces. It's a flow. It's a spirit. We know that selfishness is a myth, that it's a phony, that it's a scam, that it really has no meaning. Selfishness is a thing whereby a piece of the universe is cut off, and then there's that separateness, that separation, like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. That separation. And it's saying, I'm better than you. I'm wealthier. I'm the boss. I have better clothes. I have a bigger house. But it has no real meaning. The reality is that we are all one. a unified whole. A unified whole. The physics are beyond us right at the moment to figure out. Maybe we see darkly, and maybe someday we see dimly, but someday we'll see the whole thing. So those are the concepts, oneness and allness. That's all there is God. The other is just a myth. Oh, and that we don't think about evil, see evil, hear evil, speak evil, do evil. And we don't think about ego. Now we see it very clearly, don't we? What more is there to say? Can you think of anything? Yeah. One is happy and one is unhappy. The myth of selfishness and ego, that's unhappiness. But the reality of helping others and living for others and living for the universe and moving the universe forward, keeping it going and growing, that is happiness. That's the reality. Okay, anything else? Okay, let's go to the Bible passage. I have to figure out, I cannot read without the magnifier, and I can't read with the magnifier if there's light on. I'm going to have to turn off this 200-watt light. So I can read to you 1 Thessalonians. Who's Thessalonians? Thessalonians are the people who lived in Thessalonica, or whatever, in the 1st century. And Paul established a church there. And he has to write back to the church and tell them to be good little boys and girls, Christian boys and girls. And stop fighting and stop being selfish and put away the ego. And work for God the universe. Now, what number was that? 1 Thessalonians. It was 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. And I think it was verse 16. For the Lord himself